Mike, how was your day, bro?
Good.
What you do today? What you do for?
Man, really just been roaming around. I had to do like this South by crap last night, so I was like, dealing with that this morning. But I also talked to my son. Ran some fucking errands and took a shit and came here.
Yeah.
How you been? How was your day? Smooth.
Same. Just trying to be productive as much as I can.
Yeah.
Chill with my kid, bro. He's just learning so much, bro. He's so active.
Yeah.
He's just like, it's crazy to see like a mini you,
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you look like me.
Yeah.
And you probably were just like me as a baby. I have no idea. But I'm guessing.
But it's like you seeing it through
right.
him. And
because there's like decisions that I've made that probably weren't the best ones because
yeah.
I just wanted to like do some shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, he does the same shit as a baby.
Yeah.
Like, so I wouldn't be surprised if I was just like him. But, bro, being a dad is so dope.
It is.
I love that shit, bro.
It's
like,
really
That's my dog, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say it's
For
like
real.
the best connection I could kind of have.
Right. It's like if you have a very cool connection with like a sibling.
Yeah, it's like that,
right? but that's your fucking, that's you, right?
It's funny as hell because like, all right, Jace, he 3 now, so
yeah,
he's like at that
3
stage.
years old, bro.
And like time flying in the bitch.
For real.
It's really weird, bro, because like the other day, actually today, like he was mad at his mom because he wanted something. So he's like, I want this because of this, man. Like he just got this whole little character he's adopting. And it's so wild though, because it's like, wow, he's starting to use more and more synthesis.
Right.
Like explain himself, express himself. Like, and it's like peeling back the layers of whatever characteristics or personality he fucking having. Like, but like, I don't know, man, having kids is like one of the greatest experiences. But it's like you say, just like a reflective, like looking in your own mirror and just trying to like identify with whatever your shit was.
It's true.
It's just crazy.
Do you ever feel like, in that sense, and this is just because like I live in my own head with my own thoughts, but you being a father and like seeing you when this started for you, I got the news from you, like, yo, I'm about to be a dad, like, you feel me? Do you feel like your job? Let me ask you this. I'm not gonna set it up anyway.
Yeah.
What do you feel like your job is right now to be a good dad? Like, what do you feel like your job is? Like, what do you try to do to be a good dad?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you know me more than a lot of people.
Yeah.
By not having a father and just not having an image, like I had my stepdad, but by that time I had my stepdad, I still was like caught bent on like, nah, you ain't my dad.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I really didn't respect him enough as I probably should have at that time. And he understood, I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? It really wasn't no malice, but it was like, just that age I was at. But honestly, it's the weirdest thing because I don't know what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. But the main thing I think that's important is just trying to be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that presence kind of justify whatever the illusion of where you should or should not, because technically, by not being there, it's a bigger question mark than actually being there and playing your role.
Right.
So how do you?
That's honestly, dude. I'm going through this like whole. My mind is just running with questions, bro. Because like I always hear people since I told everybody I was having a baby.
Yeah.
People keep telling me like, you give me baby fever, I'll be a good parent.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate that.
Bro, me too. Cause it's like, my kid is not an accessory. My kid is not something just for Instagram. My kid is my kid. Like he has a life that I'm caring about. This is my guy, right? But also at the same time, it's like, not even but. Also with that, it's also a thing where all these people tell me they could be good parents.
Yeah.
But I don't really think you have the audacity to say you're a good parent. Like, that's not for you to dictate.
You would never know until you're in that scenario, first of all.
Even if you're not in that scenario, it's for your kid to know that. It's for Jace to be like, Dad,
you're a great,
you my dog. You feel me? Nas to be like, Dad, you're my dog. Not you to be like, I could be a good parent. What does that mean to you?
Yeah.
The world is changing every day, right? So, just like you were saying, it's just to be there.
Yeah.
Be there. Be aware of shit, like, because I see so much of myself in him and I don't even know how I was as a baby.
Right.
It's just how to even maneuver through that in a positive way.
Yeah.
Right. To embrace that he's so adventurous, to take that to other places, right?
Yeah.
Like that type of shit. I love Nasir, bro. Like that is my
like I'm in
dog,
love
bro.
with Jace.
Right.
Like,
I'm in
this
love
is my
with my son,
only
bro.
true experience of love that feels like, you know how when you dating a shorty, you just like, oh man, I love you so much.
Right.
But it's like a choice.
Right.
I don't think I have a choice
No.
with my child. Like, you know what I mean? Because obviously I'm making a choice to be there, but in my world, my energy, it's kind of like I don't want to have the ideology of a choice with my child.
Right.
I
And
just
also
want to be present enough to be
be
you know
there
what
for
I
'em.
mean?
And the
Like,
thing about it is that not even that, like, bro, when you make choices in life, you always think about like, how does this benefit him?
every
He's like
fucking
literally
day,
a part
bro.
of you.
Cause he can't do a goddamn thing
Nothing.
without us.
Nothing.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Nothing.
And that's the scariest part sometimes. Like, sometimes do you think about, like, are you afraid of what the future may hold, or you just,
Yeah,
you know, how do you feel
I
with that?
used to live in hella fear.
Yeah.
I used to, bro. I would say majority of the reason why I did not take my music career where it should have been from the beginning was
Yeah.
off of fear. My dad raised me in fear.
Damn.
My dad raised me in fear. For instance, like the shooting that happened in Aurora, Colorado, right when the Dark Knight movie came out. Like I would ask my dad to go to movies, and that nigga would be like, "You hear they shooting people at the movies? Nigga, I don't go to the movies no more, bro."
So
like,
now you never gonna go to the fucking
bro,
movies, because
they shooting in Aurora, Colorado, bro. But like that's the thing. My dad's thing was to protect yourself from yourself.
Yeah.
But
and that's a parent.
But
it's
parents
also,
gotta realize that y'all still don't know what you're doing because this is new for you. Still, you've never dealt with a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old, an 18-year-old that is your kid yet until that happens.
Until it's there.
But y'all all act like y'all know what y'all doing.
No, you never know. I mean,
So
even
being present is the best way to do it, in my
because
opinion.
you would never really kind of have.
You're always learning
Like,
while
you know
they're
what I mean?
learning.
but it's also like if you're not present, you just don't have any like perspective to have. Like,
Completely.
my dad literally, for real, my dad don't know me.
Yeah.
And that was something I had to like even have a conversation with him. Like, look, man, I ain't really looking for a father at this point in my life. I'm just trying to get to know you as a man, like as a person. And if we get to the point where a relationship is built accordingly, we can transpire and just go from there. But I just feel like, you know, having a child right now is just like I don't want to ever have the perspective of like the unknown. Like I just want to be there enough to just kind of open and just, you know, help them, hold them, kiss them, play the games, you know, take them to different museums, just be there enough and just have that experience. But it is a fearful like momentum that can just, you know, outshine your parental experience. And my mom was kind of like that. Like growing up in Detroit, it was really like, you know, gunshots every night. You know, my mom like, nah, you can't even go through the next driveway, past the next driveway. You go there, come right back. Go there. So we literally right there for so long. And it's just like, it was cool, but my mom whole thing was like, you know, I just want my kids to age. I want them to experience. And my stepdad, thank God, he actually came and was like, no, you got to let them go around the block. Because we used to always do it, but it was not a lot. So my mom was just afraid, but she was only doing what she, like, it was 4 kids all by herself.
Yeah, for sure.
So as that parent, it's like, you think you're doing the right thing, which is cool.
Yeah.
Great. You know, but years later, you kind of figure out, like, I could have been, because I've had those conversations with my mom now, and I'm happy she was the way she was, because now I am how I am, and I will continue to be that open shell for Jace, whatever he needs. I'll try my best. Like, he's afraid of fucking flies right now. So he saw, like, a fly, and he was tripping, just, oh, no. So I'm talking about screaming, bro. Just in the car, just, and it was a fucking little fly. And it was, like, to me, I'm, like, driving. Man, I was tripping, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm over here like, what the fuck? Because, like, I'm driving. I hear him screaming. So I'm just like, bro, parent mode. Then I look back. It's this little slow-ass fly who just was in the car overnight, bro, because we was in the woods on this photo shoot. So he's tripping. But in my brain, you know, I'm like, all right, I don't want to be attacking him and make him feel like I did at first. I was just like, all right, we can fight the fly. Like, we can. So I'm fanning the fly, get him out there. Now he afraid of land. So it's like anything in that spectrum, but he don't understand. So it's like, how long is he going to experience that before we kind of go into that next scenario? He is afraid of fucking everything. So you got to like nip in the bud and just kind of like peel at it. But, you know, being a parent is like kind of like shaped my whole life. And I'm pretty sure it shaped your shit in different, you know, avenues.
It makes me, which is weird, because when he first was born, I was so fearful. But I feel so fearless to just create a world for him.
Yeah, at this point, you got to.
Yeah, but it's like
But what was that realization? What was that?
Because I
you
gotta do it. No,
you
gotta fucking do it. Like I'm not gonna. I'm like my dad has been in my life. My mom, my biological, my mother's been in my life. My stepmom's been in my life. All I know is my parents, bro. You feel me?
That makes sense.
At some point, it's just like, it doesn't even make any sense. As much as I can let him down, I can let a whole ancestry down too at the same time. It's just I don't have fear no more, bro. Like I love Nazir. Like again, like he's me. Like I love him. So it's like at the end of the day, for him to be good, I gotta be good, right? I'm not fearful of that. I used to be fearful of like, and I still am in a sense, you know, like the troubles in the world and stuff like that. But also, it does start at home.
Oh, bro, the biggest.
And my parents never put me on no bullshit, so I kind of have like that tradition, if you will, just like to make sure that shit is good. But you know what's crazy? It's not that I'm fearful. Shit's interesting when I think about me going to like his first basketball game. Like it's
my God, bro.
You think about shit like that too,
Get
bro?
rocked or some shit, or just anything happen. I'm just like, yo, come on, James, bro. You fucking.
I think about that shit all the time, bro.
Or I'm nervous, or like, I be more nervous than this nigga, like, bro. Like
his first recital and shit. I'm like, I wish somebody would say some shit. God.
Oh yeah, in that motherfucker tripping, bro. And it's funny, bro, because my whole fam used to be deep at that type shit. We got videos of me just going crazy, but those are the moments.
I think about that shit, cause like we do kind of take it for granted as kids.
We do.
But, like, my parents didn't, you know? So I got to do that for my kids, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel like we in a very unique time, though. Like, I feel like right now with social media and just the perception of who you are and how you navigate and how you grow outside of social media and just trying to cultivate an image or a lifestyle. I think we have so many, like, influences to the point it's very, very hard for people to narrow that. Once you have a child, there's not really a dilemma of thought. It's more just like, oh, shit, I got to do this, and it is what it is. But saying that, it's just kind of like, how do you feel like, okay, your son will look at you? Like, do you ever think like, okay, all right, for me, I know my mama fears. So I strive every day and night to make sure that I'm uplifting in a sense wherever Jace is kind of like, you know, looking at me later on in life. It's just like, damn, Daddy, you didn't even do what you trying to tell me to do. So do you ever think about that?
Yeah, like, I think just being my most authentic self with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in our industry, you know? Even in this small-ass city.
Right.
Like, you got to stay authentic, at least to your kid, you know? For them to really know who you really are, you feel me? So, for me, it's like, regardless if he looks back and he's like, oh, Dad, you didn't do this, and you could have done it, why didn't you do it? Like, now, he won't have to ask me that because he'll know it. That's what I'm saying. So, like...
It's like, in a way, I was kind of waiting for that confirmation. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's really the key. Like,
Like, you, like...
They will know.
They will know completely.
It won't be, you got to go read about it.
My dad is an amazing artist. He can draw so well, bro.
That's crazy.
But the military took it away from him.
Yeah.
But he has this picture he drew of Bob Marley when he had cancer and Bob Marley when he didn't have cancer.
Damn.
And it's like, you see that iconic legend T-shirt that has Bob Marley and then a lion head on the back? It's that, but it's sick Bob and...
Is it like paint or is it...
It's pencil. All pencil.
Okay.
And he has that shit in storage. But, like... When, like, even records, like, he surprised me one day, was like, look what I have, all these records. I'm like, bro, why did I never know this shit?
Yeah.
Military, you know? So, that shit's scary to me. Like, damn, you had an occupation that literally wiped you of your innocence, which is your artistry and being a great art, bro. Scary, right? And that shit. But I always big my pops up on it because that's, like, the inner child of him to me, you know?
True.
So, it's like, yo, you killed that shit. I remember when he used to dunk, he'd be like telling niggas like, yo, tell him I used to dunk on there. I'd be like, whatever, bro. Your drawing was crazy though, bro. Yeah. Because you have no ego behind that. You just naturally like to draw.
Right.
That's how you can cut hair because you naturally know how to draw. Like you're not thinking about the ego.
That's that artistry.
When you start being like, nigga, my balls was in that nigga face. Like that's extra shit. I'm like, no, that's lame. You know, shit weird. But drawing, bro, I love that shit. Like, because that's your inner child. But I'm happy that, like, you're killing it as being a pops.
Man,
I'm killing it as being a pops. Me and you have been friends for a fucking long-ass time, bro.
For real, bro.
So I just want to go and segue to it, bro. Like, congratulations on your nominations, bro.
Yeah, man.
In the Austin Chronicle, bro.
Likewise, man.
Like, I've seen, bro, you literally, You literally came to another place and had to get it out of the mud.
I don't think niggas get it.
No, they don't. They don't get it. They don't fucking get it. Like, you came to another place and had to get it out of the mud. Like, it's not like you was at home and had to you went to another place, bro. You were homeless, bro. And kept a smile.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
like,
I was around a lot of niggas at that time.
Right.
Like, nobody knew. Like,
but and the thing about it is, like, I keep on telling you this. It's just documented now, so I can say this shit.
Yeah.
But even meeting you was the funniest shit. It was the realest shit. The funniest.
hey,
like,
a part of me, I was like, I wanted to see about
bro.
this.
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing it up, bro. Cause like it was the most like real nigga moment I've ever. It was the first and only. It was the first real nigga moment that happened to me in Austin, Texas, bro. We went to the Eastern.
All right, yeah.
We were at Eastern, and you walked into the. I was there. You know, I was chill. I wasn't even a DJ. I was just singing, rapping, and shit.
Chilling.
And you walked in there, and you had this stone cold face. I didn't know who you were, but I moved the fuck out the way. I said, oh, well, I don't know who that nigga is. He looks very unhappy.
Yeah.
And then I just kept it pushing, but you looked at me. You looked at. I was like, nah, I'm cool, and moved around the way. And you came back and dapped me up. It was like, hey. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. What's up? I'm Mike. I was like, I'm Ash. What's good with you? Boom, boom, boom. And, like, we've been cool ever since. I remember, like, I offered you because you said, I was like, hey, you want a drink? You're like, nah.
Yeah.
I felt it because you were like, nigga, I don't know nobody here.
Yeah,
like,
that's my thing. I never used to drink as much as I do now before I came here. I really was always a wine because I was heavy in college. Like, I got into this whole weird syrup sipping stage and just was wilding with drugs. So after that, I'm just like,
I'm cool.
Then I'm going to a new city. All these niggas do coke out here and shit. I'm just like, all right, man, what we doing? Like, you know, so I like when people offer me drinks, I always was just like, oh,
yeah. And I took it. I was like,
what is in that drink?
Cool, I got it. Especially because Austin be too fucking nice.
Oh my god, bro.
Too fucking nice, man. Bro.
But it's uncomfortable, but I appreciate it now. I appreciate it so much more now because like in my space where I'm at, you know, I realized that it's okay to be nice. It's okay to be that on that side. But how I grew up, we used to walk blocks, never speak to the nigga walking past us. I'm talking about like, you know, I probably got some shit in my pocket. He got some shit in his pocket. And we just nod. And if that nod was cordial, you made it past a nigga, it was good. Yeah. That was good enough for us. Niggas ain't really talk like that, bro. And if you knew somebody, you knew somebody. But it was so much shit going on to the point when I came out here, it was super uncomfortable. But it's a beautiful moment to be like, all right, I'm walking with my son and motherfuckers say hi. Because Jake's going to say hi to everybody.
Right.
So it's like, you know, that moment is like, you know, daring, but yeah, I do remember that moment.
I'm not gonna say hi there. I can already tell you.
Man, gonna be waving at everybody, and then they gonna be looking at him.
I know. I'm like, fuck.
I'm like, nigga, you better say something to my fucking son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I be really on that time.
Nah, but back to that though, bro. You have like come such a long way, and to share like this moment with a friend that like I seen grow. And both of us are pops now. Yeah. And we're doing what we're doing respectfully, bro. This is dope, bro.
It's like, crazy. To be honest with me, like, you know, like even how I saw you, like I do remember that day, but it's so faint. I'm always high. Yeah. And but when I first saw you, all right, so my thing is whenever I get around people, I noticed a lot. Like I noticed everybody else around. I noticed, oh, he cool with them. Yeah. But, like, I don't really always try to jump on it and be like, like, because that ain't really my personality. So I be watching people. Like, you know, I saw the people that you was around and who you were cool with. Yeah. I'm like, all right, obviously we going to talk when we talk. Yeah. But I'll never forget, like, that first time seeing you and just, like, I felt like you was just a super calm, chill. Yeah. And you was obviously a little bigger than me. Yeah. So in my brain, I'm just like... Let me just see how this goes. Like, you know what I mean? Because some niggas be weird. And I done had some shit. I'm just like, I don't really know what, you know. But honestly, I got to know you a little more, man. And, like, you've definitely been, like, you know, one of the most genuine people. Like, I tweeted that shit yesterday. I don't think people really understand, like, how easy it is to be genuine when it is in your heart. But, like, ever since I've met you, bro, even when you was creating, like, you know, that was like the whole origin. I'm like, damn, bro, solid. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm like, okay, super cool. You fuck with my shit, da-da-da. We started chopping it up, see you at a function. And just to see you evolve into a tastemaker, a creative an influencer, like a DJ, a producer, like that whole curator of events, like that whole rant. I mean, father, of course, but like to break into that spectrum, to me, I really was like, damn, I think we might actually get an experience where, like, DJs go back to the origin of what
bro.
it's about. Because I talk about this shit too much. I'm not saying that every DJ, should do this, but if you have flavors of people and artists that you truly believe in, why not put them in position to win as well? Like, us, I get a call to go on tour, you the first person I'm calling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this duality has to exist outside of the experience of creating. And I think something that I'm trying to brew, and just even meeting you and just having that correlation, but like, I think it's the most important thing to just like, give you your flowers and just let you know that what you're doing. Like, bro, we was in a freaking event. This is not the first time you played my music, bro.
Yeah.
And like, I hear it every time. It's my shit. Yeah. So it's just like, I'm not gonna not hear it, but it's crazy because like last time I was just like, this nigga blending this shit with songs, doing shit that I know, cause I DJ too, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I know what's the capability of shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just like, bro, it ain't nothing to just do. The crowd don't really be even knowing sometimes. If it's fly, the music banging, they feet vibrating, they up. You know what I mean? But it's crazy to me, bro. Every fucking time, bro, you always like, hey, yo, Mike Cole, you ever heard? Hey, yo, y'all heard this shit? Da. Oh shit, I'm in a function. Next, my shit ringing off. Somebody sending a fucking video. Hey, yo, Ashmar playing your shit, bro. That's cool. I'm like, bro, nigga, that's his job, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this nigga fuck with some shit. Why not try to figure it out? Because at the end of the day, like, you're in so much control than you think. A lot of people, and I know I'm going into a rant, I'm gonna try not to.
Go ahead.
But a lot of people get in a position, and Austin is a place where you could just be a DJ tomorrow and just your life could take off. Like, you know what I mean? The thing is, bro, like, I've been very popular since high school. A lot of niggas is just now getting that thrill today. And in my brain, I'm just like, that's cool, but you don't shut down the whole experience of relationships and just certain things that you can build on your own and not really take heed as to, your authority in the position of where you at. Like, I think it's important. Like, motherfuckers become DJs and they just be trying to play their shit, go in a function, you know what I mean, playing everybody else shit. Like, oh, I'm a DJ now. Oh, I got a badge. And it's cute. But that's just like a very slight wear and tear of a crabs in a bucket. And I just think if you fuck with people, you fuck with people. And just... I just want to see you grow and just continue to be the greatest thing that you want to be. But, this is a very unique piece and moment in time. Even me with Star Child. Like, you heard Star Child and you was just bugging the fuck out.
Bro, that was stupid. Like, I remember when you were like,
dog,
have you heard the album yet? Just like, the way you were like, have you ever heard it? Just like, play the shit. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, fam, like, touche, though, like, bro. That's what I mean. Like, when I listen to Star Child, it's like literally like, yo, I seen the process. I seen it all. You feel me? And like, I see where you're at with Star Child. The name of it is way bigger than the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize that neither. Like, that there's, with any birth, with any child, there's shit that comes with it. Like, and that
you
right
gotta
there
know to know.
Me, bro.
I don't know if that's if you got to be a parent to get that.
You shouldn't have to. Bro, life, nigga, watch a plant grow, nigga. Just anything. Watch a flower grow, bro. Just anything. You shouldn't have to. To me, it's like more of, I just feel like people they're just moving. You know? And certain things like Star Child, to me, stops the world, in my opinion. I feel like, and people have to be awakened. Sorry.
Right,
like, that's the truth, though. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Like, shit's cool. Just like cool shit. Right. But some people just have to be awakened to it. And I'm just happy to be on this side of things. Because, like, in Austin, especially when we're talking about DJs, like, I'm very, very, very keen to the community aspect of the DJ, like, place here, right? And Wavecation, and doing the cis stuff and doing everything that I do, that's always been like the main thing is community, right? With stuff. And also working it with people who I was in this community with.
Exactly.
With Bambi, with yourself, with just different people, right? Yeah. And so for me, it's like, I can't, first of all, this whole thing with Austin wanting to be like New York and LA and places that it's not. But when you bring that flavor in, now you're kind of like, what? Yeah. It's like, that's what they do. It's a community wherever you go. If you go to Pangea in LA, it's way different than Pangea in Austin.
Nigga.
it's a
Nigga, that
whole
New
nother
York?
vibe.
Oh my God.
New York Pangea is way different than. It's a whole nother vibe. It's about community.
They be bringing
you
them
could
out now.
play right. You could play
Hey,
right. You could play. Look, you could play. Austin is still on their top 40 shit. We just have some tastemakers that can make you move a certain way. So I have the privilege to play Casper, to play a slow set and drop Ultimatum. I have that because I do have a taste of like vibe and groove and all that. Even Stefan, vibe and groove, all that shit, right?
God.
But
Stefan
there are a
the
bunch of
sensei.
people who are just that nigga is say for real. Nah, but all these people just pick up a deck and just it is a money grab for them. But like me being nominated for DJ of the Year is bigger than me.
Yeah,
And people don't
true.
realize that. It's just like, oh, you're popular, duh. No, bro. It's like the way that we look at Star Child, like, bro, people don't realize what came with all this and why it's here is the same way that me winning this after being a singer-songwriter, all the shit rapping before, and then just 3 years ago picking up DJing, and now
Yeah.
I'm DJ of the Year, or nominated, sorry.
Yeah.
Nominated. DJ of the Year?
I mean-
bro, that's big. It's
Yeah.
not, it's beyond me. Because
Yeah.
what about the Stefano says, right?
Yeah.
Right, who have literally handed a lot of these niggas a lot of this shit, right? And has never
Facts.
been even mentioned in anything.
And honestly, I feel like it's so
and that
genuine
nigga is
with
that
him.
dude, right? Because he knows, he understands that. And so for me, it's like I gotta preserve that type of energy for the next generation, for
Right, true.
for Jace, for Nazir,
Right.
because that means something always. That's why I was mentioning in that Mos Def interview. Like that shit, what he says is bigger than what we see. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's that energy, it's that actual authentic energy that can just go through everyone, and like we build on that shit, bro. You know? So
I definitely agree too.
I
though.
just feel like all this shit is bigger than us. Us doing this interview is bigger than us. But it's two people who respect each other,
Yeah,
who want
bro.
to see each other grow.
Genuinely
Do big
love
things,
you,
bro.
kid.
Genuinely, bro. Genuinely,
Like,
I
you know
love
what I
you,
mean?
my
For
nigga.
real,
like,
bro.
For real, bro. Like this, I'm so proud of you. And I
Like
can't
when I
wait
saw
to
your
see
name, bro,
what
I ain't
we
gonna
do.
lie. I know we about to dip, but like
Bro.
I saw your name, bro, and I was just like, man, like I don't think people even peep the correlation. Like it was so many motherfuckers on there that I'm just like, bro, like we really been slaughtering shit for a minute, and for me to be a transplant, I ain't gonna get into that rant, but it's just like, bro, niggas been hating on me since I landed, and I'm not saying in a way where it's just like niggas just hate me. It's just like no, they were just confused.
Yeah.
And I'm not the dude to come around and rub shoulders with you just
Right,
to be in there. I'm not, and I don't care to. You know, but my whole thing is like, bro, great art should be appreciated in our
Always.
time. And I don't want I don't want nobody. You know what I mean? I don't want to have no conversation with no people later on
Yeah.
that didn't, you know, accept me for what I am now. And it happens to everybody. So my thing is by us knowing that, if you rock with me right now, just
Yeah.
rock with me.
Yeah.
Because we got so much shit going on. Let's just be great. I want things to be great for you.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
Right.
I just want to be greater for you,
Right.
so we can make this shit, you know, turn for the next person down the line. Like it's not really just about me. I have a whole village and community that I'm trying to build, and
Right.
you know, this
It's
shit
bigger
makes
than
sense
us.
in time. But yeah, man, this has been beautiful, bro.
Beautiful,
This has been
bro.
lovely, man. As usual, you know what I mean? For real, bro. I love you, bro.
I love you too,
And
bro. For real. You
yeah,
like
bro. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoy that.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope, bro. That was fucking dope.
fire,
That was fucking dope, bro. That was super dope, bro.